Might have to do like a 7-day free trial just to watch that and review it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And let's see here. The new Saw trailer, by the way, that's out now, Saw X. It has confirmed that not only is Jigsaw back in the film, not only is Billy the Puppet back into the film, but Amanda will be back into the film as well. So get on the old trusty YouTube and look up the Saw X trailer. And if you've been following the franchise and you've been wanting the old characters to come back, there you go. We're going to get them in Saw X.
How do you feel about Saw X?
It's Saw X. You know, we're going to see. I mean, I didn't hate Jigsaw, the last one with Chris Rock, but it didn't feel like a Saw film, personally.
Yeah, it was a little off.
And then the one right before that, I guess it would be Saw 8.
Jigsaw?
I just talked about Jigsaw.
What's the one I'm thinking of? No, the one, dumbass. Spiral.
Spiral, then.
No, I'm talking about the one before Spiral would be
Jigsaw. Yeah, I got the titles mixed up.
Bastard.
So Spiral was the one with Chris Rock. Didn't feel like it felt more of like, let's hunt a serial killer.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, though.
It wasn't bad, but it was kind of like in my opinion, it was like a spin-off.
That's exactly what it was.
And then Jigsaw was okay, but I could see it. From about Saw 6, 7 on, they're not bad movies. They're pretty entertaining, but you can tell the quality, it doesn't go downhill. It's just the cast of characters get less and less interesting, in my opinion. But, hopefully this one, we're bringing some main characters back. We're bringing Amanda back. We're bringing Jigsaw back. We're bringing the puppet back, which the puppet never should have went away. The puppet should have been in every single movie in some way, shape, or form, in my opinion. But whatever.
Right.
Full Moon has some news out. For those of you who don't know, Full Moon Pictures is the wonderful people that brought us Demonic Toys and Puppet Master and all the other goofy shit from the 90s. Well, guess what? They're back.
Oh, boy.
With an upcoming Demonic Toys spinoff titled Demonic Toys Jack Attack.
So they're going to do the Jack in the Box.
I believe so. The old he was a popular character, the whole laughing Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
It says it's a spinoff, but to me, it's kind of a sequel. Or maybe they're calling it a spinoff because it's just him. It's not going to be the other Demonic Toys.
Right.
I love the first Demonic Toys. The ones afterwards have not been like legitimate movies. I know they had like Demonic Toys versus Doll Man, which was like 45 minutes long. It wasn't even a real movie.
Yeah.
They need to get back to the glory days of, making me laugh. Speaking of other steelbook releases, Halloween H2O is getting a 4K release for its 25th anniversary.
I'll be buying that because I'm a big fan of H2O.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of releases out there for you collectors. Arrow Video, also known as God Damn That's Expensive, is releasing a 4K set of the very first 4 Hellraiser films. It's a set.
The first 4?
The first 4 Hellraiser films. Oddly enough, the first 4 Hellraiser films are the best. After that, it becomes a sheet.
Yeah. How much are they going to... Did they put a price on that?
Hell no. They're not going to do that. They don't want to turn you off already.
I guarantee it's going to be every bit of like $130.
Oh, who knows? One movie by Arrow Video, it sucks because, yes, their covers and everything is awesome. It looks like an old school release, but they charge like $30 and $40 a pop. So
We're cheapskates here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm especially not going to buy a movie I've seen. First of all, I don't even have a 4K. Second of all, if I did, I wouldn't have many 4Ks. Next up, Insidious: The Red Door has become the highest box office successful film in the entire franchise.
No shit.
Yes. It is made more moolah than all the other movies.
Which is sad. It's not the best one in the franchise, but
well, you know, I'm not too sad about it because I'd rather they make a lot of money and let the studio keep making them, because maybe the next one, if there is a next one,
there'll be a next one now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it'll be better, you know. It's like, you know, if you got goddamn 10 movies, this is just for example, if you got 10 movies and 8 of them are really good and 2 of them are like, that's still pretty good fucking batting average.
Yeah, I mean,
I would rather get a bad movie in a franchise than to have a franchise forgot about.
Don't disagree with that. I mean, do you think it's because they brought back people from the first two? That's why everybody was like,
nope,
intrigued? Or do you think they were just like clamoring for a new Insidious movie?
Nope. I don't think either one.
Okay.
I think people generally want to go to the movie theater and watch horror films. I do. Of course, the subject or the title, of course, helps it, but, I mean, did you really think that was that many Insidious fans out there?
Not really.
When you get online, do you see any Insidious freaks? Goddamn, best goddamn movie in the world, pal. No, it's because, hey, a new horror movie's at the theater. Do you want to go? What is it? Insidious. Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, let's go. That's what it is.
You might be onto something because what Talk to Me is like doing really good in the box office right now. Yeah,
Talk to Me is doing pretty good. I mean, it wasn't that many people there when we saw it, but again, you know, it's up against.
We didn't see it opening weekend.
We didn't see it opening weekend, and it's still the Barbie and the fucking atomic bombs are still falling on us at the moment.
Barbieheimer.
Yeah. Let's see what the fuck else I get. Oh, check this out.
What is this, chocolate?
Yeah. The prequel to Pet Sematary Bloodlines gets an October release date. It's going to be released October 6th on Paramount Plus.
Sweet. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yes, indeed. So this is going to be the prequel. We talked about it a little bit on other podcasts in the past, but this one's supposed to be centered around Judd, which, if you don't know who Judd is the older guy that lived across the street from the Creed family. This is going to be back in the day when I guess he was a teenager or so. So looking forward to that. Always thought that a prequel would be pretty cool to tell Judd's story and how he knows what the ancient Indian, the Indian burial ground can do to a folk.
Oh, don't let him go play in the low road, Lois.
Oh, you get out of here. I'll call the police on you. Oh, that was Chinese. Never mind.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Sorry. But,
censored.
Yeah. And check this shit out. This really made me excited. After 36 years, the 1987 slasher underground classic, The Slaughterhouse, is finally getting a fucking sequel.
No shit.
Yep. The official title is called Slaughterhouse 2 Death Metal.
No shit. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and it's the same guy who wrote the first film is doing it. So
Is it going to theaters, or do we not know yet?
I doubt it's going to theaters. It's probably going to a streaming service. I would look out for Screambox, Shudder, or Tubi. I think those would be the three main candidates.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And, unfortunately, got some sad news. Everybody knows about Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman, who passed away this week at the age of 70. Apparently, he was battling cancer for the last 6 years. He did not make that public. So, but he did release a statement before, like he knew he was passing away. So,
yeah,
he apologized to everybody for not letting the public know that he's been battling cancer for the last 6 years. But he wanted people to remember him as the Pee Wee Herman character, the happy-go-lucky, always happy. They won't think of him as sad or whatever. So he passed away this week, and that really sucks because he's a big part of my childhood. I grew up watching Pee Wee's Playhouse and Big Top Pee Wee and Pee Wee's Big Adventure, the movies. Those were always like some of my go-to movies. Like if I wanted to watch something, I'd always pick out like, Pee Wee's Big Adventure or whatever. I always loved it. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I can remember as a kid having the fucking pull string doll and
doll.
everything like that.
Yeah, I had the doll, and one of the coolest things about Paul is not only was he a part of the Pee Wee Herman, but he's played in other great movies that's a part of our childhood as well. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Dunstan Checks In.
Love that movie.
Yeah, so he's been around. He even had in his early career, he had small cameo roles in like two of the Cheeks and Chong's films.
Yeah. He
was like a waiter in one of them.
Mystery Men.
Yeah, played in Mystery Men with Ben Stiller. So he's been around. One of the coolest things I ever saw him do, though, is at the 1991 MTV Awards. This is after the controversy, after he got called at the adult theater doing adult things, whatever. He came out, and the first thing he said was, "Have you heard any good jokes lately?" Because the late night talk show host was tearing him apart, making jokes about him getting called in adult theater and all this other stuff. So the first thing he said was, "You heard any good jokes lately?" And then he looked at the crowd and he goes, "Ha! That was so funny I forgot to laugh," in the typical Pee Wee Herman way. So, and unfortunately, another actor has passed away, Mark Gilpin. I think that's how you say it, Gilpin. But you know him better as Sean Brody from Jaws 2. He was the little boy. He was the little brother.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he played Sean Brody in Jaws 2. He died. He's been fighting brain cancer, and he died at the age of 56 this week.
Damn, everybody's got fucking cancer.
Yeah, and he's kind of the most emotional part of that movie, because when the kids get attacked, he's left out on the upside down sailboat, and they keep trying to throw him the rope to pull him over, and he's so scared he won't even look at them. And the guy's like, "God damn it, Sean, you better catch this fucking rope and I'm going to break your ass," whatever. And he finally kind of snaps out of it and they pull him back or whatever. But, being a kid watching that movie, I was thinking to myself, that could be me, because he was
right.
He was like 10, maybe not even that, 8, 9 years old when he made that film. And I'm thinking, if I was in the middle of the fucking ocean and a goddamn shark like that was like that, I would probably be scared shitless. I probably wouldn't move either.
Yeah, no shit.
So he was, I always sympathized with him more in that movie, as a kid. So.
Also a great movie too.
Yeah, Jaws 2.